Were you looking at multiple manufacturers when you were looking for fryers?
No, no. I knew we were going with Henny Penny. That's what separates Five Point from the other distributors for Henny Penny. I think the expectation is that high quality customer service. So my name is Scott Copeland. I am the executive chef for the Villages food and beverage part. We are in the Villages, Florida, so we are in Central Florida. We're about an hour north of Orlando and an hour south of Ocala. Right now that consists of our classroom kitchen, and we have 3 other restaurants, and then we have a whole 10-year development plan where we're probably going to be building out another 10 to 12 restaurants over the next 7 years. My boss, who's the director of food and beverage here at the Villages, wanted to offer to our residents an amenity that that there isn't a lot of around here, doing cooking classes. We are challenged for space in our kitchen behind me, so there was a couple pieces of equipment that were here already. We actually had a combi oven, we had a Rationale. I moved it out. I took my boss to Orlando to the demo kitchen, the Five Points demo kitchen. I told him, I'm like, come on man, just come down to Orlando so you can see this stuff in action. I can tell you what it does, but seeing it is the deal breaker. And yeah, he was pretty impressed with it. So.
My name is Kimberly Schwinn. I'm the sous chef at the Show Kitchen. We are a demo kitchen that teaches people how to cook. We're a teaching kitchen, not a restaurant. This is our open fryer. We've done shrimp in it. We've done corn cakes in it. We've done all kinds of different things in it.
We've got our fryer, which is the 321 series. It's a workhorse, reliable. Yeah, I would say those 2 words probably are good descriptors.
It's great. It's way better than any of the other fryers I've worked with, because you would have to fill the dirty oil up in a bucket and then filter it out and then take it outside, where this has a mechanism. You just hook right up to it to drain all the oil out, and then you roll it outside, and it's a lot easier.
Then we have the Space Saver Team combi oven with the vent on top, so it's not under our hood.
I've actually never worked with a combi oven before. Every day we use it, definitely for prep, when we're cooking off any of our food that can be pre-cooked and then held, or our food that's been cooked that day and then held so it stays warm. This is actually a great holding mechanism too. We actually had a fish grilling class last week, and I was a little nervous because even though it's only 20 people a class, that's a lot to grill on the small grill that we have. So we grilled off everything, and with the settings on this combi oven, it kept the fish perfectly cooked. Like, it was perfect. I was so impressed with it, because normal kitchen ovens are gonna dry out your food, and with the option of using this steam, like half steam, half convection, it works perfectly. It holds stuff great.
I mean, we've done everything from, roasting chickens, doing different chicken parts. We've done prime rib, eggs, poached eggs in there. I've done a lot of sous vide cooking in the past, so now I don't need to have the circulator and the water bath. For example, we did this an Argentinian cooking class, and one of the courses was flank steak, marinated carne asada flank steak. And so what we did is we marinated the flanks in our Cryovac bags. We cooked it to just below medium. And that was the day before class. The day of class, right before people start coming in to sit down, we throw them on the grill, we get our grill marks, and it's a nice medium. everybody's happy.
Today was our sushi making day. We steamed off our base scallops in the oven, which only took like 6 minutes to do. And we also used it to steam off our edamame. We don't use it enough we're using mostly the steam more than we are the bake-off. We have the little pods, the little mechanism things, and you just stick it right in there and it looks like a car wash as it's going on. It's pretty cool. I believe once a month usually, but if it does get really dirty, we'll do it then too.
Those are our 2 pieces of equipment right now. When the project was handed over to me, I made sure that, you know, we were gonna get those 2 pieces of equipment in. Spoke with my boss about it. I let him know that, you know, I would be reaching out to our equipment dealer that we use here. Once I got the quotes, I gave them to my boss. It was pretty much signed off on immediately. I mean, I know, you know, lead times are a challenge, but, you know, we ended up getting the equipment when we were told we were gonna get it. And then actually JP was the one who did the startup for us. He came in. JP is really good with you know, checking up on us, making sure that you know, that everything's been working the way it needs to be working. The follow through's been very good. Fryers, definitely, you know, we're gonna have fryers in all the places. Combis, you know, it might not exactly be in all of them, but you know, it'll definitely find its way into our kitchens also. Henny Penny, I mean, for most people, it speaks for you know, itself. Definitely with 5 Point customer service, that's what separates 5 Point from the other distributors for Henny Penny. I think is that's kind of ingrained in everybody's head that I think works for the company, is that, you know, it's not once we sell you the equipment, we kind of wash our hands of you. You know, I think that the company does a really good job of making the customer feel like, hey, you know what, we're looking to build and grow with you, as opposed to, you bought our oven, you bought our fryer, thank you very much, and that's it. Definitely don't get that feeling. I have spoke with people about it, and the expectation is that, you know, high quality customer service.